It's a new year, a great time for intentions. Maybe you've joined me in my previous video where we did some reflections on the last year. And this time I wanted to set some intentions for the new year. So instead of listing my goals and resolutions and lists of to-dos, which are more focused on the future, I'm enjoying the present moment of setting peaceful and gentle intentions, which are less about doing and more about just being. Winter just seems to give us a natural reminder that it's okay to give ourselves this time to slow down, to pause, and think about the new year. And right now, giving myself time to process things is such a gift. January is my favorite moment for inner growth as I work on feeling good from the inside out, as well as giving space for possibility to evolve slowly and quietly into the new year. So I'm used to pushing and doing, so this year is going to be a little different for me. And setting intentions rather than resolutions is a practice that I want to grow into, and something that I can work on every day towards the process of becoming more mindful and present. Some days I just need to put away my checklist and allow myself to go with the flow. And that's what this season of winter does for me. It's a form of tending to my garden of well-being in a deep, gentle way. And I've listed for myself, again, paying attention to how my heart feels and what I'm ready for in the season, an acronym using the letters New Year, like I did for last year. So here they are in case you'd like to join me in some journaling. You can get comfortable in your favorite happy place with your journal or art book, because nothing feels totally right to just get up and jump about in some stressful way. But I find that it's the perfect time to do some inner work and questioning alongside some wishes. So let's do this together. Going along with the acronym, I'm going to list my word for each letter, and then I'm going to add and include a little journal prompt for myself related to that word and about my new year forward. So the first letter is N for nourish. And I've added, what is the best care and nourishment I can give myself this year to become the healthiest me? So this is a time I listen to my body for what nutrition and health or maybe fitness needs, and also paying attention to my heart for the right emotional care and positive intake. What do I want to feed my spirit? For the letter E, I put expand, and I asked myself, in what ways do I want to stretch myself this new year? I have the opportunity to make this the best year yet, but does it take stepping out of my comfort zone, or maybe facing certain fears? Is there something new I want to learn? So all that for me is some way expanding. For the letter W, I use the word why, because I think it's so important from time to time to review my why, the reason I'm doing what I'm doing today. And I can ask why about the smallest details, habits of daily living, all the way to my professional life or routines, family life. And it just helps to bring clarity and focus, helping to keep it aligned with what brings me greatest joy and fulfillment. I think asking why is such a powerful tool to help us understand ourselves better, to help us grow, help us find purpose, and even to encourage and keep us motivated. For me, it's a definite way to challenge the norm and inspire more curiosity. Now comes the letter Y, and I've used the word yes, a big, bold yes. And I included welcome, What do I want to say yes to this year? What do I want to welcome more of? Invite in. All that to me is yes. And it ties along with keeping myself aligned with what brings me greatest joy and fulfillment. And it's also learning to say no to the good so that I can say yes to the best. And saying yes really opens the pathway to more discovery and more possibilities. For the E, my word is excite or excitement. What excites me about starting this new year? What are those ideas or projects that, again, really light me up? What makes me wake up each morning excited to get to my day? What are some of my favorite things to do? We live in such exciting times. There's always a little apprehension, but it's mixed in with some excitement. I think being able to feel that excitement is also part of growing. For the A, I've chosen my word to be action. And I'm asking myself, what small steps do I want to take in this new year? And notice how I put small steps, which to me means gentle steps, smooth steps. Because we need balance in order to take steps and move forward. So balance is a big part of this action for me. And so maybe I would include loving and kind action steps, to be more precise. And the last letter is R, release. It was a hard one to choose because there are so many that I wanted to include. Release, realize, rediscover, reboot, realign. But finally I chose release because I feel that it's such a big part of welcoming the new year is also being able to release some of the old in order to make space for the new. So I'm asking myself, what do I want to let go of that no longer serves me or aligns with me today? What do I want to release, say goodbye to? And I think it takes a lot of courage to release the things that we're familiar with and those things that seem secure, comfortable, in order to embrace what the new has to offer, which is all those other things: excitement, yes, action, expanding, nourishment. So to me, all these words tie in together in the end. I hope this was a pleasant and enjoyable time for you and that it brought you lots of joy and meaning as you step into this year, and kindly and gently prioritizing your well-being, because I feel that that's at the heart of making this year the best one yet, at least for me. And doing those things that make us feel good, that light us up, that bring us joy and satisfaction, that's what's going to make this year great. It's not pushing too hard or setting too many goals. It's just allowing it all to flow in a beautiful sort of way.